Welcome to another video. In this video, I want to solve a question on dimension. So if the dimension of universal gravitational constant is m to the x, l to the y, t to the z, find the value of x, y, z. So I know that from Newton's law of universal gravitation, the force F connecting two masses m and n is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. That is, the force of attraction between two masses is directly proportional to the masses and inversely proportional to their separation. Now, mathematically, if I remove this proportionality sign, I introduce an equality sign and a constant. So the constant required is universal gravitational constant G. So that means F is equal to G big M small m over r squared. So I will go from definition to formula, then formula to unit, then unit to dimension. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to make G the subject of the situation. So if I do the cross multiplication, G m big small m is equal to f r squared. So if I make G the subject, I'll divide both sides by big M small m over big M small m. So analytically, G is equal to f r squared all over big M small m. So I know that F is in Newton. So G is equal to Newton multiplied by, then R signifies the distance. And the unit of distance is meter. So that is meter squared over, then the unit of these ones are kilogram. So kilogram times kilogram, that is kilogram squared. So at this juncture, let me just write out Newton. What makes up the Newton? Newton is the product of the mass and acceleration. And what is the unit of mass? That is kilogram. The unit of acceleration is what? Meter per second squared. So I will just replace this Newton here with kilogram meter per second squared. So Bg is equal to kilogram, then meter per second squared, agglutinated with this existing m squared all over kilogram squared. So what am I going to do? I'm going to analyze this using indices. So this guy here cancels out this guy. So G is equal to ms to the minus 2 times m squared. So everything over what? Kilogram, just like that. So the next line of action is I'm going to analyze this in this here. I'm going to connect them using indices. So the first law of indices says that x to the a times x to the b is equal to x to the a plus b. So that means bg is equal to m times what? Times m squared, then multiplied by what? S to the what? Minus 2 over kilogram. Just like that. So if I use the first law of indices as I analyzed earlier, G is equal to, I'm going to add the power. The power to m here is 1. So this will now be what? M to the 3, S to the what? Minus 2 over kilogram. So now I've turned from definition to formula to now replace these units with their dimensions. The dimension of meter is length, so that is capital letter L or Q. The dimension of second is time, capital letter T to the what? Minus 2. Then what we have, the dimension of kilogram, mass is what? Capital letter N. So Bg is equal to 1. When this m flips to the numerator, it becomes m to the minus 1. Then coinciding with LQ, then t to the minus 2. You now make reference to what happened in the context. In the context says m to the x, l to the y, t to the z is equal to this value. So what I will just do now, I will just equate m to the x, l to the y, t to the z, and equate it to what I just got here. M to the what? Minus 1, l to the 3, then t to the minus 2. So what does that signify? This will marry this. This will marry this, then this will marry this. So this corresponds to this. This corresponds to this, while this corresponds to this. So m to the x is equal to m to the minus 1. So what does that imply? It implies that x is equal to minus 1. Then L to the y is equal to LQ. So what does that imply? It implies that y is equal to 3. Then t to the z is equal to t to the minus 2. That implies that z is equal to minus 2. So hence, x, y, and z are, so what is the value of x? That is minus 1. What is the value of y? 3. And what is the value of z? Minus 2. So hence, x, y, and z are minus 1, 3, and minus 2 respectively. So that is the end of the session. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Life is continuous. Life is differentiable. Life is integrable, but not the best measurable. It is a diet.